two words in Hebrew that are very, very similar to each other. Okay? There's Shema, which is translated as hear. It's also translated as obey, depending on the context. We'll look at a context where it should just be translated as hear later on, but depending on what's being said, you can understand this word differently. So Shema is made up like this, very similar to the other word we're going to look at. It's got this letter here, which is a sheen. Okay, very similar to this word here, which is Shema. It's got the sheen and the mem, different final letters. So the first part of Shema, this letter here, this Hebrew letter is a sheen. Okay, sometimes a seen as well, so it makes either an S or a sh sound. If the dot is here on the right hand side of it, it makes a sh sound. This vowel here is called the shiva vowel, very similar to the word Shema, and all it's saying basically is that you go from the first consonant to the second consonant with just the briefest of a pause. So Shema, like the vowel shiva. Next part of it is the mem. Okay, it's got a vowel underneath it called a patak vowel, which makes an a sound, patak. So you've got sh, ma, and then this letter on the end, you add it on. This is an ayin, okay, and it's kind of like an A. The sound that it actually makes is probably closer to a sound, not a natural sound for us to make, okay. Yeshua's name actually ends in an ayin, so technically his name is Yeshua. That's kind of, it's lost in the subtlety of pronunciation. When I pronounce things like this and the chet, you'll notice that I'm deliberately saying it because it's not a natural sound for us to make, but that's the sound that it makes anyway. So really it's shema, okay? The other word is shamar. So we've got the same first letter with a different vowel underneath it. This is called the chametz vowel. It makes an a sound. So sha. It's got the same mem with the patak under. So it's an ma. And then the final letter, the resh, makes it ma. Okay, so you've got shema, okay, ma, sha, ma. Okay, and they mean different things, but they're actually quite closely related to each other. So this is what Shema means. This is the Strong's definition, so if it's a bit small, okay, to hear, listen to, obey. It depends on the context that it's used in. The word Shema, it says in Strong's, means to keep, guard, observe, or give heed. Okay. What you need to bear in mind when you read in the Strong's, this list here isn't a list of definitions of the word, okay? This list here is an outline of biblical usage, so how it's used in whatever particular translation the Strong's is coded into. So it doesn't mean this is an exhaustive list of everything that this word can mean. It just means that in that translation, that's how it's translated. Okay, so there is a meaning for Shema which is dependent on context. It does mean to keep guard, observe, give heed, to protect something, but you can appreciate that if you use a word like that in a certain context, and the context that we're going to look at is in the context of loving Yehovah, then it takes on a different meaning. And the meaning that I'm going to suggest for this word is cherish, okay? That's what it means, to keep and guard it. But when it's related to loving Yehovah, loving his commandments, loving his Torah, then the word means to cherish something, okay? Psalm 119, 162 to 168 gives us a good way that we can see this in context, and we can see how this word is used in context. It says, I rejoice at your word as one who finds a great treasure. So we could actually translate it as to treasure something, treasure or cherish it. I have hated falsehood and loathe it. Your Torah I have loved. I have praised you 7 times a day because of your righteous judgments. Great peace have those loving your Torah, and for them there is no stumbling block. Yehovah, I have waited for your deliverance, your Yeshua, and I have done your commands. My soul has cherished your witnesses. Not kind of my soul has kept or guarded your witnesses. In this context, we can see how this word should be translated. My soul has cherished your witnesses, and I love them exceedingly. I have cherished your rules and your witnesses, for all my ways are before you.